I invite you to journey back to a bitter winter night in 1945. This is the story of the Sodder family and the inexplicable vanishing of 5 of their children. I remember reading about the Sodder family, a tight-knit, hard-working family living in Fayetteville, West Virginia. On Christmas Eve of 1945, the Sodders gathered in their modest home, filled with the warmth of holiday cheer. I can almost picture the wooden walls adorned with handmade decorations, the dining table set with care, and the joyful chatter of children. But that night, amid the laughter and festive spirit, an ominous phone call shattered the illusion of safety. As the clock ticked into the early hours of the morning, Mrs. Sodder answered a call that would haunt her forever. A strange, chilling voice warned her of impending disaster, of a fire that would consume her home. No one could have foreseen the horror that was about to unfold. As the first flames broke out, chaos erupted. The fire roared to life, devouring the wooden structure with merciless speed. Amid the thick, choking smoke and flickering light, the Sodders fought desperately to flee the inferno. But in the confusion and terror, something unthinkable happened. While some of the children managed to escape, 5 of them were never seen again. As the house burned, the family discovered, with gut-wrenching horror, that the remains of those children were nowhere to be found. In the smoldering ashes, there were no bones, no traces of the lives that had once filled that home with laughter. In the days that followed, the community was engulfed in grief and disbelief. Neighbors, firefighters, and investigators combed through the wreckage, hoping to find some clue, any evidence of what had become of the missing children. Rumors began to circulate. Some whispered that the fire had been no accident, that it was a sinister act meant to cover up a far more sinister deed. The Sodders were left with a mystery that no one could solve. And as the investigation unfolded, questions piled up like the ashes at the scene. Over the years, fragments of evidence emerged: witness accounts of suspicious figures near the house before the fire, cryptic notes and photographs that hinted at a cover-up, and even reports of sightings that suggested the children might have been taken. Yet, for every new clue, more questions arose. Why were there no remains? Who would have the motive to abduct children on such a fateful night? As I delved deeper into the records, I found that investigators were left baffled. Despite decades of scrutiny, the case remains unsolved. Today, the story of the Sodder children continues to cast a long, dark shadow over history. For the Sodder family, the unanswered questions have become a lifetime of sorrow, constant reminder of that fateful Christmas Eve. I often find myself asking, what really happened that night? Were the missing children lost in the flames? Or was there something far more sinister at play?